It really hit me hard today. I feel very lost in life. I'm gonna be very real, raw, unfiltered, and vulnerable. I've been feeling like this since I gotten back to America. If you're finding me for the first time, hi, I'm Christina. I was living in Vietnam for 2.5 years, and I just got back to America, which is where I'm originally from. And I've been here for maybe a little over a month. And so much came with that. But a big one was this felt like a big shock because I wasn't necessarily ready to come back to America. I was really loving my life in Vietnam. We were living in the mountains over there, super peaceful, beautiful weather, nature, all the things that I loved or that I love. And coming back was a big shock to my system, a shock to, I guess, my mind, my body. I wasn't planning to come back. I was ready to stay in Vietnam for like another year. And even though I did feel like my time there was coming to an end, I didn't think it was going to happen so quickly and so suddenly. So coming back has been like such a whirlwind of emotions. I have found myself constantly feeling so lost and so confused. Like, what happened? Why am I back here when I didn't necessarily want to come back? It's been amazing seeing family. Well, it's been like a bittersweet thing, honestly, because I love seeing everybody. It's been amazing. However, I'm seeing more and more now, like how much I get overwhelmed by big groups of people. Both me and my husband have giant families, and they're always getting together. We're both Mexican Americans, so Mexican families just love being together all the time. And it's just been feeling so overwhelming at times. And I'm constantly asking myself, like, what is happening? Like, why are we here? What is going on? What are we doing here? And I think I just need to admit, like, that I feel lost right now, and that's okay. This is not the first time I've ever felt lost in life. I think it's something we all go through when there are different stages in our lives. Like, I also feel like when you're making like a big transition, maybe physically, but also like energetically, I believe that like that's when we feel the most lost, because we're like in between our old self and like our new selves. So it just feels very foreign, unfamiliar. And it's easy, I think, to get caught up in like, oh my gosh, I'm so lost. I don't know what I'm doing, what's happening, and like create chaos and frustration and worry, especially if we keep thinking from the mind and from our trauma. So those are two things. Like, our mind will create more chaos. It will continue to look for clues of like, this is why everything's so bad, and this is why it's bad that you're lost, and this is why it's not okay, and look at this, look at that. And it just creates more, I feel like, anxiety and frustration in our bodies, and more panic also. And then at the same time, it's showing me how, and I do get emotional often if you're new here, I do see like how much I was programmed to think I had to always be producing and always be doing something, because if I'm not, I'm a loser, something's wrong with me, I'm a bad person, and I'm not okay or whatever, and therefore I don't deserve love. I do feel like a lot of wounds lead back to that, like, I don't deserve love, and that's the worst feeling I think any of us could feel. Is to truly believe that we don't deserve love because we're not behaving a certain way or we're not doing things a certain way. And I'm just like loving myself through that, like, damn girl, that's not true. That's not true. It's like the adult me has talked to little me and like, I'm sorry you felt that way. I'm sorry that the adults around you made you feel that your only significance or the only thing that mattered about you is when you were doing something, especially for them. I grew up in a household where I was pretty much the second mom, so I had a lot of that responsibility on me of like making sure the house was clean, making sure I was helping with dinner, making sure I was helping put away groceries, making sure folding laundry, whatever, like all of the household duties were also on me. And I started cleaning or doing laundry at like the age of 6. I was very young. My mom started training me like literally right away. It felt like she was training me to be a wife, to be a mom, and it's like, why did I have to start at 6 years old? I don't know. So there was a lot of responsibility put on me, and I didn't get to be a kid for as long as I wanted to. That one still gets me. That's a wound I've sat with so many times. Like how much I had to mourn the fact that I didn't really get to be a child, not in the way that I wanted to. I'm sure in her eyes she'll believe, like, I let you be a kid, I let you play. But in reality, she wanted me to grow up a lot faster, and I think subconsciously it's because she didn't get a childhood. She didn't get to play, really. She had a lot of responsibilities on her too, so she just copy and pasted what her experience and she gave it to me. So it's like subconsciously she would be jealous if I got to play or if I was having fun. I don't think she was aware of any of it, but that's how pain works. When you don't heal your pain, if you're not aware of your traumas, you will just continue doing them. You'll continue operating from them. So I felt very responsible. My dad always expected a lot of me too, especially in school, always wanted me to get good grades. The point is if I didn't do something like that, like if I wasn't getting straight A's, if I wasn't cleaning the house, if I wasn't helping around the house in some way, it's almost like I was invisible. It's almost like no one ever cared for me unless I did something for them. And then my siblings were kind of similar. Like, unless I did something for them, it's not like they acknowledged me as much or any positive things come from them, you know? And this is not me blaming anybody. This is just the reality of like my situation. And as a little kid, I just learned, like, no one cares about me unless I'm doing something for them. And then I just became this person that, like, always wanted to make somebody happy or make their life easier or do things for them. And I never learned how to receive either. So it was always just like, what can I give? What can I do for them? What can I do? And I never learned how to, like, receive that love back. And this is all stuff I've been healing. But as I will always say, like, healing definitely comes in layers, and it comes in like it's like a spiral. You'll come back to it just to see it from a different perspective, or to also show you how much you've grown. And also, although some of these things, like some of these topics, still bring tears to my eyes, I can at least see myself more of like, hey, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay that you're lost, it's okay. It doesn't feel great, obviously, but just it's like allowing myself to feel these things, and also telling me, like, it's okay to feel lost right now. Like, yeah, there was this big transition, it was a big shakeup, you weren't ready for it, so it's okay that you feel lost. Don't worry so much about finding it right away. Don't worry so much about knowing exactly where you're going. So it's like I'm kind of rewiring my system to, one, know that I'm safe, to also know there's nothing wrong with me. I'm not being a bad person because I'm not over here hustling and doing all these things and knowing where I'm going and whatever, and working really hard. Like, I'm taking my time. I'm taking my time to figure out, like, what my YouTube channel is. Like, am I a channeler? Am I a healer? Am I just a speaker? Am I someone on the internet that's just being vulnerable and sharing a lot about her life? Like, and sharing what she's learning from all that? Maybe I'm all of it. I don't know. And maybe that's also part of the problem. It's like, stop putting myself in a box. Stop needing a label so badly so people can get me. It's like, just share me, and the people that are meant for me will get me. Like, I want it to be that simple. And maybe it is that simple, but again, my mind starts creating all this chaos of like, no, but then the algorithm, and then people tell you to niche down, and then people say this, and da-da-da, and it's like, it's all this clutter that I don't even need. Because, like, when I tap into my heart, to unconditional love, to the source of the highest wisdom, the highest power, everything that we are, which I call God, when I tap into that, I get so much peace. And it always makes me cry. Because for me, God, the source of unconditional love, has shown me so much love. Every time I'm angry, I'm disappointed, I'm frustrated, I'm sad, I'm whatever it is I'm feeling, God has always been like, it's okay. I got your back regardless. Don't stress, don't worry, it's okay. And I cry for multiple reasons. One, because it's so beautiful, but two, because I never experienced that from my parents, let alone anybody else, really. So now it's like I'm learning to do that for myself, but with that connection, that source of unconditional love that I know I have in my heart, Once I tap into that, learning to tap into that was one of the greatest gifts I think I've ever received for myself. Doing the work of healing and finding it was such a blessing, because anytime I can tap into that, it's like, oh, everything's okay. There's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to be afraid of. Everything's fine. It's just the pressure we feel in our mind, but also maybe from other people, because they're operating off of their own fear, their own trauma, their own whatever. And I think it's important to find your inner light and your inner strength, so other people don't knock you off of your path and don't knock you off of your own energy and like what you truly want for yourself. I know with like in the spiritual community, I feel like it's so easy for people to be like, just envision it and it's yours, just believe it and it's yours, and whatever else people are teaching you. But I'm like, we're human, friends. We are so human. Like, does everyone forget that? Like, this human experience comes with a lot of emotions, sometimes comes with a lot of baggage, comes with a lot of pain, and it's just about learning how to work with it. But there's no reason to ignore it or to avoid it. Like, and I just saw 11:11. That's why I paused. It's just about learning, like, to dance with it. It's like, dance with this energy, understand it, figure out what it's trying to teach you, what it's trying to show you. And a lot of the things, it's like a lot of the bad things, quote unquote, that happen to us, it's just trying to teach us something. But also, like, can you see this quote unquote bad situation in a very loving way and choose that path, instead of choosing to see it as like this terrible thing and seeing it like from a victim's mentality? It's like more like, hey, this is, me feeling lost. It's like, oh, I just need to accept it. I feel lost right now. That's okay. Why do I feel lost? Okay, well, what are the feelings that are coming up with that, and where do I feel it in my body, and who told me that, like, that I needed to always be hustling and moving and doing things? And do I need to speak to little me and tell her she's safe and that she's okay? It's just about being more curious and learning how to love yourself through all these things, because we never were taught how to. Most people just don't know how. Everyone's just so hard on themselves, and can be so harsh too with themselves and then with other people. So I don't know. I hope this message made sense. I just wanted to share that. I felt it in this morning. Like, I was listening to a reading on YouTube, and it said, like, in December you'll get a lot of answers and a lot of clarity. The answers are coming, something like that. And I just started crying, because I was like, whoa, I needed to hear that. I don't know, obviously, if that's true. Maybe I'll get clarity and answers, maybe I won't, I don't know. But I think it just showed me, like, oh, I feel lost, and I feel like I have no answers, and that's making me feel alone. Or I don't know, I think it's bringing up like all the things that I already spoke about, and it's just a opportunity for me to tell myself, like, it's okay whether I get answers in December or not, whether I keep feeling lost or not. I'm gonna be okay, plain and simple. I am okay, and I will continue to be okay. And I guess I'll give you that message as well. You are okay. It's okay if you feel lost. It's okay if you don't know what you're doing or where to go next. Like, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with you. Everything is gonna be fine. You'll get your answers when it's time. It's just about learning to trust and just be where you're at, and be okay where you're at, even if it's not perfect. There's something for you to learn, and just keep an open mind and an open heart of, like, what is there for me to learn here? How do I show myself more love during this process of my life, and what is it that I need to do? And do it all from like you're being a parent to 5-year-old you. But anyways, I'll leave that message at that. I thank you if you made it to the end, and for letting me cry and letting me just be me. It's just such a beautiful feeling. Thank you to all the new subscribers that got me to 300, or a little over now, which is so freaking cool. And if you're new here, please subscribe. Like, I would love to get to 500 subscribers by the end of the year. I know that's a big ask, but hey, you never know. But for now, I send you so much love. Please like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.